Hello everyone, welcome back to more of the Great Ace Attorney. I thought I already turned on my Switch, but apparently I didn't do the bare minimum. How is everyone? Hope you all are doing well today. If this wants to actually turn on, okay, there we go. Technology, love when it works and hate when it doesn't. But today's starting soon. Screen is down by Reedy. Check them out. Link is in the description below. And then, a Legend of Korra review of the second season. That's how you're supposed to say that. Is up. And I do like to say thank you for the support on it. It has reached past, again, my personal goal for all my videos is past that mark. So I do appreciate that in terms of views. That's very much appreciated as well. And, since we are playing a visual novel, they announced the final card for the Slide for Wed pack they have for GX anime cards, and it's Illusion Gate, which is basically the same card as the Tag Force version of the card. Instead of paying 90% of your life points, it's half, which it destroys all the monsters on your opponent's side of the field unless you special summon one monster from your opponent's graveyard and knowing is summoning conditions, which is very nice because due to how that plays out, it is a Wageki on top with a call by the grave sprinkle on top of it, because how that's gonna work, if you destroy, let's say you wipe your opponent's field, and if you grab something with a floating effect and put on your side of the field, they don't float, because they're not in the graveyard by the end of Illusion Gate's resolution. So that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice for some bow wipes. I mean, I saw clickbait YouTube shows saying, "Oh my God, this card is broken." I mean, it'll only be broken if it says your opponent cannot respond to this. Let's be honest, and you can prevent, your monster's destruction if you do that. Illusion Gate can't bring anything back. So, it ain't impossible to stop. It ain't broke. But that is a thing that was announced today. Also, Uara, Lord of Searing Flames, is getting his anime artwork as an alternate art, which is very cool. It's weird that, honestly, Slifer is my favorite god card, but Ruai is my least favorite sacred beast. Is that weird? I don't know if that's weird or not, but that's for one's opinion. I love my Slifer, but I don't like my Uriah. I say Haman. Actually, that is weird, because Wall's probably out of 3 Egyptian God cards my least favorite. And then Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder, is my favorite sacred. It's switched. That is weird. For what's his weird takes, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I would be curious to see if anyone tries to play Haman and Snake Eyes. I mean, you could do such a thing, but I don't think it would. Will you really break on, one copy of Haman? Because, Snake Eyes is very good consistency-wise. Am I gonna try and build Snake Eyes and Master Duel so I can one Haman, just for shits and giggles? That might be something. That might be something we have to do. Anyways, I remember, what it said. I swear. Why are you even saying anything? Is this some new interrogation technique? Just don't say anything. Make them break themselves. I hadn't actually thought of what I want to ask. Just ask about anything that catches your attention. Ask anything that bothers you. Alright then. This beefsteak you mentioned, what kind of food is that? Tension! Beefsteak is a delicious kind of very vigorous cook on a cast iron grill and served piping hot. Oh. If food could receive medals of honor, beefsteak will be almost as high decorated as a curly. Right, I see. Thank you, so. So next question. This curly you mentioned, what kind of food is that? Tension! Curly is a delicious cut of well tossed in breadcrumbs and deep fried in cooking oil. Except you get it in return for your crimes, and when you release from prison, try it. I don't think he's going to be released from prison. Yes, sir, I will, sir. I'm a double, sir. Sorry to interrupt, but how about trying to stick to the questions that are relevant to this case? Probably a good idea. As we sip on barberry juice to get the brains going. Oops, sorry, I do my best. So, next question. Is it just me, or do I keep hearing a sort of wah crying sound? Negative. Well, at least we learned that he's a big beef lover. Is that your brain juice drink? It might be, you know. Gotta get the barberry juice inside to get the noggin thinking. Hi Ben, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. But actually, you know, fun fact. Back when before Upper Deck did lose the rights to print Konami cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards due to them making counterfeit cards. It's weird that Yu-Gi-Oh is dealing with two copyright lawsuits around the same time with Upper Deck and then the whole Aaron Neo situation. But anyways, besides the point, is that Upper Deck made 10 Seal of Oracles cards that actually say, like, you know, steal your opponent. So, which, you know, I don't know how official tournaments will rule that. Like, here's a soul ticket for Alexander Hamilton. There you go. But, like, I think only one of those has Soul Fist in the wild. But of course, you know, the Seal of Oracles was officially printed in Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World. And of course, doesn't have a sword taking event effect like same with the official printing of Illusion Gate. You have more than a few months, Ben. You have a year. Affirmative. It's easy knowing what questions to ask. Okay, hold on. No, let's go through the presses until we get to the, you know, smoking gun. I have no idea what you're talking about. A coupon boy? Coupon? You mean Elder Cone? The day prior to the incident, a treasure of exceptional value from the hoodie period into my perception. I took myself to the restaurant the following day with said item secretly in my bosom pocket, in hope of an affluent conglomerate appraise of its undisputed value being present. So, you were hoping to sell your Koban cone to Sergeant Nosa, who you met at the restaurant. Yes. It's quite clear where you're going with this, boy. You were about to sell a penniless searcher will have no hopes of purchasing a precious Koban. Is that so? Well, you little upstart cadet. How do you really like the searcher's design? I don't know what about it is, but I just like it. You want to add disrespecting a superior officer to your list of crimes, do you? Blatant subordination. No, I didn't say anything. Although penniless might just be the word I was looking for. In any case, but I was already advanced beyond of the midday luncheon. There remain precious few persons with who I can engage in discourse about matters of business. The gentleman assigned me, who was grappling with his based veil at the time, was my sole prospect. I see.
Yes.
I like how he just says yes. So you saying you actually saw me at that time? Affirmative! I saw you! Laughing, crackling like a madman, you trained the barrel of your gun of an English civilian. I do like the joke of him just his decks. Oh, okay. So there's 2 Blu-rays I've been complaining about that have been released in Europe, but hasn't had an official North America release. Finally, one of us have been officially announced for pre-order. I don't know why it took so long, due to especially how big this is of a property. But Chainsaw Man is finally getting his North America one, which is weird, but it's getting a limited edition only for Crunchyroll, which it's not like a Demon Slayer situation where it's like, oh, let's release the limited edition for $100 more than the standard edition, but hold on the standard edition for a year. It's like maybe $30 more than a typical Blu-ray, which is, I mean, still kind of sucks, but it ain't $100 more. And then Walmart has a steelbook edition for a normal price of a Blu-ray, which I hate steelbooks. I really do. I think I mean I get why people like them, but I hate them. So those are the 2 options right now. But I'm happy that Chainsaw Man is finally getting its North America print in terms of Blu-ray. It is a very weird yell. I understand a no, the opposite of a yes, but a yes is a weird thing for a press. It's because it sounds like you're agreeing with them. But if it's possible, allow me to confirm just 1 point, please. Was that private? No, the only time I would show a steelbook, honestly, is if this is an edition. If I'm buying a special edition to the game, and it comes with a steelbook along with the standard edition, sure. At that point, it's just a bonus little display thing I can have on a shelf. But if it's the soul case, which my Persona 5 World for my PlayStation phone is, I hate it. I hate it so much. I mean, I love the game, but I hate the case for that version of the game. Thinking carefully about the statement you just made, it seems to me that it must have been just after you heard the gunshot that you look over to the victim's table. And so what it is? Well, if that really is the case, it would mean that you didn't in fact see the precise moment that the killer actually fired the gun. It looks different. Well, I just hate it on a shelf. It's bulkier, and it feels different. It's just, and it usually has a weird plastic sleeve wrap around it too, for games that the plastic ends kind of bent inward over time. But anyways, double ugh. My sixth sense. Sorry. My sixth sense of danger! Nessie. I don't know why danger Nessie is always the one that comes to mind. I don't know. Pick up the ways of Murray's entryway from your foul mind. Which means, a split second before you pull the trigger, I was looking right at you, cadet. Surely that's not really possible, is it? Do you think I would have gone where I am today in the army if I couldn't sense danger? Tsukinoshi in the air, son? I think of a fat snake. I said Tsukinoshi before I saw that bed. I like to put that out. There's no proof of that. But, well, it would seem that the search is absolutely convinced that he saw you do the deed. This is not good. It's weird to me that, like, Bigfoot is the only one of the dangers to get an alternate art.
Yes.
Because I would like alternate arts of, like, all... Well, not all of them. But, like, Jackalope, Sukanochi, Nessie would be nice alternate arts. What are you playing at, cadet? What's the meaning of the subordination? Thrusting some photograph put in my mustache. Inconsistency, so. I mean, yes. There's a clear inconsistency here. What nonsense. What could this point possibly tell us what we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond any doubt, you actually. There's no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom. The fan movement bugs me just because, like, I see it on one screen and corner of my eye, I see it on the next. This is so frustrating. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spread it out would be an insult to the code. Kazuma, what? What are you talking about? It'd be a pain to put out. Anyways, it's apparent from a single glance I have a photographic print presented by the defense. But there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's testimony. What? Sergeant Isai Nosa. Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. The black uniform varsity cadet found the English civilian from the back, the Kylie little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military gray eyes, sir. But no, that just can't be. Why not, cadet? Because I'm a goopa goopa, yeah. I don't know why that made me thought of that, but there we go. Take a look at the print. I haven't seen the SpongeBob movie in years. Maybe I should change that. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Huh? Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. There's obviously a discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? The baby, why is this? No one knows it's the baby. What? Okay, at least someone knows the baby. What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he put it back down again. Certainly, there's a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Will you not agree, Sergeant Nosa? Nose? Oh, okay, so randomly, speaking of babies. So, for once, I actually liked a YouTube show that popped up in my YouTube feed. It was of, a Japanese woman coming home. She's pregnant. And, it's just a nice day. Her boyfriend, cleaned up her apartment. And made dinner for her. And she was crying because she was so thankful of, her boyfriend doing all the stuff he normally doesn't do because she's pregnant, she's tired, and all that stuff. It was a very sweet video. I know, for once it's not complaining for once, for hell must frozen over. But it was a very wholesome video. Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I hope if I am discharged, my eyes will firmly fixed on of a delicious carnival steak. So, what? The last testimony of Coho has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Leisa Nosa, did not even defend firing a gun at all. That's absurd. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There's no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Got fired back. And also too, this game for like its first case is super long. I think this it's like a 4-hour case. There must be a complete turnabout of a mood of this trial, just from that one discrepancy. So this is what being an ace attorney is all about. But say the name! But I definitely saw him. The university cadet there who was pulling the firearm directly at the victim's back. But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick up off of the floor. And you, oh man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either? Myself, I have always been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? So, what were you doing? Hunting for the treasure. Treasure? His cone, his coupon cone. Indeed, the Hero Era coupon, my prized coin. On each occasion I visited that restaurant, it was my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop. Wa Su Tin. No, but make me a rich diner who might like to buy it from you. On that day, under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I pull off of my hero treasure. I believe that he would purchase such a rare find. I did not. But I was present with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished. The coupon vanished? I feel like he made himself quite clear about that beforehand. Hunting under the table I was, in case, mayhap, it had fallen there. But then it happened. You heard a gunshot, you mean? Indeed I did, but I hear not. I was only concerned for finding my couldn't hero treasure. Nothing could distract me. I have interest. Do you find the cone in the van? No. I see. That lament day, the precious hue coupon was lost to me. No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the price cone for himself. Oh, we got an accusation. And he's looking away. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. It could be anyone. He is trying to attempt to build my vocabulary. He is. For words I would probably never use again, or ever think of again. As I'm sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. The government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony of the coach just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subversive our government feels it must be to the British. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. Where's your position, prosecutor? Akochi. Well, not yet, let's see. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he would find a wolf at the back. Is it a sexy wolf? My witnesses have full testimony to make. Explain. Upon hearing the next statements, it would become abundantly clear that there's only one person who could have possibly committed this despicable crime. The equality despicable defendant Ryusuke Naraho. Bao has influenced you too much. Ben, but, you know, there's for Wolf Callies. Well, the 2 Wolf Callie sequences. I'm just saying. He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Very well, the court advised for witness to testify again. He will fully explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. I mean, what's her name? Luna from I'm the one thinking about problem. I'm just saying it's cute. That's all I'm saying. But I funded, of course, with my money. So really, I guess I'm the problem because I'm like, here, Ben, here's money, draw this, please, and thank you. Now I feel like some kind of like greedy CEO trying to like shift the blame on the worker, while it was me who funded the whole fucking thing in the first place. It's like, and it was Ben's fault, even though my money is everywhere. That's what it felt like, man. Not what I meant to do, but hey, accidents happen. All I meant was, she was cute. Where was I? Oh yeah, what was it, Luna? From Hello Boss 2, she has a cute design. Voiced by Futaba. I'm sure there's all cute female wolves if I dig deeper, but we're not gonna dig. Okay, hold on. I mean, speaking of cute, but I checked. I mean, it's still pre-release prices, and prices might go down like a week later after the Alliance Inside officially is released in 2 days on Friday. But like the new Malice monster is like currently $65, and I'm like, why? Why do you forsaken me? You fully explained the reasoning behind the prosecutor's allegation. But yes. Oh, again, Wolf Callie is cute. That's all I was saying. She's adorable. Is that clear? As clear as key local glass accuracy. Yes, sir, at once, sir. Arraigned single to testify, so. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative, there's a news member of a no-side family to rise through the ranks, so. Name, Aldo. It would seem that the straps of a sign of a soldier being too strapped to a phone nanny. Aldo, attention! Your father's about to quell family. Watch and learn, my boy. Okay, we're actually getting 2 testimonies then. Even if what I said wasn't for precise moment, the filing was discharged, it was almost the same thing. I would argue it's a big difference. Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, the young lad in black. That much I did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself. Therefore, no one other than the black uniform cadet could dispatch the Englishman. Over and out! Yes. Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all. I'm still mad I can't turn that over. Please, enough of these outbursts is our way. But there was a woman, a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her. If you call yourself alone, then you will respect the rules of the code and speak accordingly. We're not listen to your fantasies! Okay, so I guess we have to put Wolf, Callie, and Vakono for now. We can't talk about fantasies anymore. It's evident beyond all reason, but doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact. Is this a photographic print of the scene of the crime council? Indeed, of a tape at which the victim was dying, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. I think it previously there's only one place set. Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude the victim was not in company of anyone else. This doesn't make any sense! The court will add this new photographic evidence to the record. I don't understand. What's going on here? It was just not possible that no one else saw that woman. The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. But if that's not true, I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. It would seem that we'd be able to telegraph a report to Great Britain on time after all. But witness testimonies we just heard leave no further room for doubt. I get to cross-examine. There are very sensitive political times, as we know. The ink is still fresh on the tree of Great Britain. I am happy that they didn't decide to, like, make up country names that you went with historical accuracy. I can remember well I heard this, but this, like, in response to that, I think someone said, oh, well, it wouldn't make sense if you do it. I mean, if you did, like, the country of Fawazistan and Great Aki, you know, it still fits of two countries on thin ice together, you know? It'd just be highly military of England and Japan. Do you think Takeshi Aishi will have contributed to the enmity of the great two empires as an honor? What do you mean Great Britain would be a... Okay, so what I mean is, like, for example, if you look at Ace Attorney, it obviously takes in Japan, but, you know, I mean, I know this is more historically involved, and I know, like, yes, it's gonna mirror over... Oh, you did it on purpose. Okay. I wasn't sure. Totally different country. I wasn't sure, Ben. I'll be honest, I should maybe Vax. I thought you just mistyped. So I went with it. Okay, so never mind, yes. So yeah, it's like one of those things I think Capcom should be praised for in the wrong way of localization, compared to back in the day. So I do think these games deserve both praise for that. And the misspelled honor. How could this be happening? The judge's way to room. Stand tall, Yusuke. It's not over yet. What? What? If what you say is true, there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now's your chance to expose him, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination. I don't know, Kazuma. But defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick. Understood? Rules can be so unbending at times. Oh, so I think this is a mistake. I don't know what's, like, you know, who makes sense to spell them correctly. I don't know about the correct part, but I agree it makes sense since it's British English. But I wouldn't say it's correct. But, so whoever is in charge or made the Minecraft movie, whatever, I think is not a mistake, but I think also a mistake. They're releasing a meme-along version of the Minecraft movie, which they really didn't fucking need, let's be honest, with how people were acting during the screening of a Minecraft movie. And because of that, I think encouraging that behavior to be brought back to the movie theater, I feel so bad for those workers, man. I feel so bad for those workers. They don't get paid enough to deal with that shit. I mean, I saw a post ago, like, someone said 3 hours of unpaid overtime to clean up a field. I mean, I'm not sure. I know that's state by state overtime law, like, overtime laws are, but, like, God, I would quit. I do remember, that's kind of funny. Yes! But yeah, I just, the more I hear about the Minecraft movie, the more I feel bad for those, like, movie theater, attendants. No, it's not the same thing at all. For start, I didn't fire that gun. We have a difference of opinion on that. The opinion of a uniformed officer versus that of a fleeing cadet. I don't think so. Consider this defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked. Did you? Did you see it? Did you see me blink? How could I? And yet, there's the undeniable fact that I blinked. So there you have it. I think he just argued in favor of us. Honestly. Have you what? Attention! The sound of a fire rang in my ears. At the very next moment, I saw you waving a gun at the Englishman. I think that says it all, don't you? And let's not forget the antiquary still witness the accused in the most incriminating position as well. Is that so? Kota-san. Yes, pulling his gun off the phone, man. Blah blah blah. We read that. Yes. Yes, it may be true that I was holding the gun at that time. But I told you already, but it's only because I picked it up for flow. Well, obviously, as for culprit, there's one way you could explain it away. I just had finished drinking my coffee, and I was about to leave the restaurant when I noticed a gun before Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. Then at that exact moment, BANG! Oh, but good news is, I know I'm going back and forth, for Alliance Insight, the live twin stuff isn't expensive. I think for the main deck monster is like $3, so that's not bad. That's not too bad. A gunshot rang out of my ears. For other events beyond my control, life is. Sorry? What do you mean? In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which participate this testing predicament. Whereas, conversely, I failed to pick up the carbon from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result. It's like $65, Ben! I'm so sad! Because I would love... I mean, isn't alternate art? I'm fine alternate arts being a little hard to get and being a little more of a privilege. I'm more fine with that than instead of like have Magia, which is a very playable card in Blue Eyes, be like this major chase card. I hate that they did that. It was so much easier to get him the OCG compared to the TCG, even with with one reprint to his name. I still think that's a bad move on Konami's part. But, like, you know, all these alternate arts, the R&B and Color Century from Stampede, aka Rarity Collection Foam, I think that's okay. I mean, I did get one of his alternate arts in my first box, Ecclesia. I don't care for Ecclesia, but hey, you know, I got one. So, anyways, the fact remains, myself, I did see you, with pistol in hand, standing over the phone. You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there. As you've been pains to point out time and again, I feel like I grow a chorus in my ear. And yet, no one else has appeared to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. If there's only been more people dying by the time, then someone would have noticed too. For sure, it's already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner at any restaurant. I know. Of course, the place was almost empty. It's what you expect. Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here or there in terms of the time to eat. I wonder if there's any reason why the victim was eating at that time of day while he was alone. It's almost like he wasn't alone. Yes, I see. There was a reason indeed. There was. This found the victim's jacket pocket. What does that count, sir? It's a medicine report card, you see. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. Heart clinic. I love a heart clinic survived decades and decades to be where it is today. Which I don't. I mean, I think the last time we were there was Apollo Justice, but still, it hanged on. Yeah, well, there did appear to be an entry for the day in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m. The very day of incident. So the victim went from a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation to be on, that one patient is just failed. He's just been there for all time. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution found no need to submit this evidence before, as it has no bearing on the case. I wonder, what do you think, Ryusuke? Huh? Well, it's hot. Oh, I accidentally skipped that. You can request it for. Yeah, let's get in for court record. Yes. Never hurts. As I may, I will ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence, and also, I know I keep going back to Alliance Insight, I'm sorry. But, like, I didn't see the Malice spell card listed, but I can't imagine that would be expensive since it is a super will. So, yes. And, you know, Malice, the side books, obviously looks with a new act and so cards, because guess what? It's generic. All of it is basically generic. And it helps for most of Malice's Link monsters have 2300 attack, which works perfectly with Kotako and those like support cards. So, I'm just saying. On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony, and additional evidence would be extravagance. Not to mention the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern. Like, Ben, I'm being so serious when I say I was like when I first read the Agnex cards for Alliance Insight when the set was announced, I was baffled about the fact that they didn't lock it more into the archetype. I legitimately think only one card had in its card text had Agnex in it. All the other ones are just Salvo support. Generic Salvo support. And it's great. It's like, are you sure you guys want to do this? This seems a little too good. Well, now there are concerns up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues. I beg your pardon? You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid class for submission of evidence. Very well. The code will grant for defense requests. The youngsters these days are forever showing the right. You know, I feel like this quote is timeless. Well, but it really isn't a good thing. But you know, I feel like this quote is timeless. Also, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record. What we need right now is new clues. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, it won't let me look at it. Why, I hear you. You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival away for you. Or perhaps you've forgotten that these witnesses' testimony leave no room for doubt. Feel free to relay for the accused, we could tell, son.
Yes.
Maybe I had to go through all of it. So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, dying alone? But I did. Forgive me for the position I placed you in. So the testimony of the man, the searcher, and the whale all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? Let's not forget, but incontestable evidence that we have to support their statements as well. As you can clearly seen, there's only a single beef steak on the victim's table, a meal for one. You can share it. No. But Antiquity Steel, the sergeant Beware, who testified before him, it's not impossible they're all lying. But if so, then why? If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea.
Yes.
Why aren't you telling the truth? What? What did you say, Cadet? I clearly remember. There was a woman sitting across the table from the professor. I mean, that's true. That's very true. Perhaps one of you might not have noticed. But for both of you to have failed to see the professor's dying companion, that's just not possible. They're looking away. Unfortunately for you, defendant Nanaho, it's not just a case of these two witnesses alone. Sorry? Whale, whose testimony for cohort oil clearly stated the same thing, he also said the victim was alone. That's right. Precisely, in other words, you're the sole proponent of this phantom lay. But if a woman was indeed present at the scene, the prosecution deems to see proof. And if no such proof exists, the prosecution demands that no further mention of this phantom woman be made. It's a blind waste of the court's time. There's nothing I can say to that. Ha ha ha! Excellent work, Moonskate. Okay, we got some new information, but I don't feel like it changed much. Can't see how it brings any weird discrepancies to light. I want to be such a. Let me see if I'm. Okay, now we go over the medical report. Oh, you mean this? Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence, so perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail. How exactly? Go to the court record and head examine. Plus, you can take a closer look at the piece in question. Use yes. To rotate the evidence in all directions and examine it from all angles by using yes. You can move the crosshairs to hunt for clues that may be missing before. Okay, investigate further. So upon them, okay, yes, let's take a closer look. Oh, hold on. I have to finish this conversation first. Oh, hold on, it put me here. Whee! Let's have a look. There's some kind of medical history. There's an history for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with typical anesthesia. Extraction of molar, you mean he had a tooth taken out? It would seem so. Just before the incident, he had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas. That reminds me of a joke. Oh, okay, so I tried to watch an Arkham Knight video in defense for Arkham Knight, and I turned it off within the first 5 minutes because to say, oh, the Scarecrow was the main villain in Arkham Knight, I turned it off. I'm sorry. Like, even though Scarecrow is part of the main three and is possibly maybe what the developers want to be the main villain, for Arkham Knight / the Joker or way more in your face, you kind of just forget about the Scarecrow, honestly. Especially the Joker. The Joker is so much more in your face. And I'm just like, look, anyone who says the Joker is the main villain of Arkham Knight, I do not blame. But to act like the Scarecrow, well, you know, I just turned it off because it was a response to a specific video too. But it's just like, I feel like, Joker's definitely one of the main villains. I don't think you can argue that. Possibly the main villains. Way more interesting of a conflict than what the Scarecrow is going on. Even though I don't like how they ended up with the Joker in Arkham Knight. I feel like you could have written it a lot better than what they did. But like, because it is an interesting topic, they just didn't nail the writing of it. But yes, the Scarecrow I feel like is very inconsequential to the plot of Arkham Knight. And he's one of the main villains. He's playing is stupid. I'm sorry. Yes, let's Theotoxin the sea after we got everyone to leave the sea. Genius. Even though he says, oh, like, I believe at some point someone says there was enough gas to affect, like, the West Coast of America. But, like, that never happened. It was just in Gotham. So, after, like, the crowd burst went off, so, yes. Anyways, enough ranting about Arkham Knight. Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you from feeling pain. More pain! There's a cautionary note from the medical I cannot speak! Tongue-tied. I'm gonna just force my way through it, and you see the word on screen. Protector goat. Oh my god, that's not even fucking close. Shame on me. But as well, strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure until anesthetic effects have passed. Really? Sounds like information worth bearing in mind. With this new information, the meaning of one particular statement totally changes. So I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you? Definitely. Boom, boom. Hold on. No, I skipped it on accident. Oh, this is what we want.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna save here, and then we're gonna move on to Master Doom. Bum 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 bum. The spirit rituals, I believe, was whoa. Oh, we got a data download. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, but I had a new selection pack. I saw. Yep, for going to sarcophagus cards. I actually kind of want to try for going to sarcophagus cards because, I do have at least one copy of most of them in paper. Okay, we got one free poem. I do like the Machina Citadel as a Doommate. Is very iconic card for its time. For sure. And then I really don't care about the Monica. But let's see what we get out of our free pack. This has not released in English or TCG for whatever reason yet. It's been out in OCG for a few years. Anything? Well, I mean, Dark Magician Go could be added later, of course. But it's weird if it not wait until Dark Magician Go comes out. Then again, that could be like a few months. Anything really nuts besides the going to sarcophagus cards? Not really, it's just basically that. Okay, at least we potentially got a super. Oh, we got an Ultra, baby. We got a Godoa! I take it. I take a free fucking Ultra. Don't get me wrong. Rank dudes don't reset yet, huh? Oh no, that ended. So, we can do the solo mode because I've been knowing that solo mode mission. So I'm messaging someone real quick. No, let's use Luna Lights. That's what I want. I mean, we were on an 8 loss streak the last past 2 streams, so I feel confident. No, no, yeah, but mm 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 mm. Oh, this is the Arm Dragon deck. That's correct. It's almost so much better. It's almost funny. It's like the decks forgive you are bad. Weird. Anyways, okay, so we can do some stuff. Emerald Board, active effective Emerald Board. Pitch, Kaleidoscope, check. You know, this is not once per tone. This isn't once per tone. Activate. Oh yeah, 100% always. Bye-bye, Panther. Activate Perfume. Pitch. Add. Activate. Tiger. See, well, I can't give this type of opening hand while I'm doing against like the opponent. I'm just saying. Oh, I mean the computer. I mean, you know what I mean, like, against real people. There we go. Leo Dancer. Yeah, but it's a yet. Very much a yet. But Lunar Light Fusion is once per tone, which is a bit silly. Yaks me. But guess what? Haha! I don't need to go this hard, but we're going this fucking hard. That's fine. More attacks for me. Let's make a small whisper cry. I feel like he's average height. But he is fun though, I'll bong for lightning. That's kind of funny in its own right. Okay, let's see how bad this is. The next one. Again, I try not to read the descriptions. I want to go in as blind as humanly possible. I want to go in as blind as a bat. Okay. You know what? That could have been worse. That could have been worse. What do I got? I don't have absolute zero? Come on. Come on, game. Give me an absolute zero. Wait, I do have Polly. Oh. Did I miss something? Oh, I did. Yeah, we could. Hold on. What's Strauss? Activate effect. Add one card to hand. Are we going like to an actual fusion? Why not? I don't have my bomb man. That's fine with me. Really? I don't have my bomb man? He actually used that against Zane. I know it's not good, but come on. With my anime accurate hero deck Konami. I'm gonna keep Miracle Fusion in hand just in case. Well, if it's no cards I want to destroy on field. I want to have my 1900 beam on field. No, I really did not. I'll be real honest, not really. But I was surprised that it wasn't a deck. Again, considering, but Jade actually used it in his first duel against Zane. I want my anime accurate deck. That's all I'm saying. But this is probably not good for me. What's about to happen? Oh, he has links? What is up with this shit? He gets links and I don't? I want a recount. I'm actually salty about that. Oh yeah, that's correct. That is the thing. What is that, level 6? If I use, what is it? Foam. And a 7. See, 7 would be. That's annoying. So, let's see what we can get. This might be a mistake. Calm. This is ballsies. Put my balls on the table with this one. And theory, I survive. In theory. And theory is no longer a option. Oh, are you gonna summon Nova now? Maybe I shouldn't open my mouth. Of course you do. Go to Affinity. Just go beyond on. Okay, let's retry. If I got, if there was no confusion and I had polymerization, I would have been set. Because I could find it. I don't know, maybe mostly. Maybe they have kindness in their heart. I mean, obviously they don't have kindness in their heart. Well, like, if I had polymerization to summon out of furniture, I could destroy the link and not worry about its effect. I hope it gets easier. It's like, I hope it really does. Okay. So, with that, yeah, let's defuse. That seems like a great idea. This is a terrible hand. Well, bright side, whatever he summons, and then we got a defusion. Okay. So, I'm not upset at all. Oh, the way just beginning. It wouldn't work due to the fact that the monsters have to be in the graveyard, and for Miracle Fusion, they are banished. So I couldn't have done that. Which sucks, but hey. I'm going in because fuck it. At this point, it's do or die, and I'm dying. Oh, that's fun. Yep. I have nothing to block anything with. So I mean, I don't think this matters. Oh, it does. If it don't get... Oh, does it have to be my graveyard? It does have to be my graveyard. Okay. Am I gonna regret doing this? I want to summon Frank Wingman so badly. But I think we gotta go this way. Destroy that annoying fucker. And okay. Draw. No, I steal something for you. Wait, no, wrong one. Oh well. No monsters for me. No, there's no monsters! I mean, they are monsters, but I don't want to destroy my own monsters. And, well, what was this, a third try? I think that's pretty good. Hero Spirit Show. Whatever, game. Oh. Oh, wait. No, wait. Okay. Next turn we got this. Ignore all that. Just ignore all that waste that from your memory. That last turn just did not happen. Watch us a mirror first, and I would die. Come. Then Luna Mommies, take it away. So I was looking at something real quick. Looking at a message. Sorry about that. No. We don't bring up the Destiny Bold bent. We don't bring it up. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. So, that's not exactly great for me. In multiple ways. Oh well. This is fine. I'm more disappointed about what I drew more than anything else right now. And I'm just gonna normal some of this. No, I'm gonna set this. See what you move this. That's not good for me. You want to attack with Kofo, so? Okay, here we go. Effects are not good. No, mom. The amount of times I had this AI link summon. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Power Bond or limited removal at all. I mean, I'm sure limited removal is one of the face down cards now, but you know, he ain't gonna activate against the lightning. Yeah, I'm not down you. It makes sense. He's Zane. Why wouldn't he have those two cards? I'm just saying, we haven't seen them. But does not help in this situation. And I'm just gonna attack his face down card because that's the one we don't know about. Oh, are you going into Affinity, maybe? I think he's going into Affinity. I hate this card. Yeah, this mode of remember. Okay. I have to be very careful about how I go about this. Cool. Leo Dancer. Okay, that's for you negate. Okay. Do I go for the double Leo Dancer? We're gonna go for the double Leo Dancer. Okay, let's see the limited. Oh no, you don't have to remove them. I'm actually surprised. I swear one of the face down cards was limited removal. Well then! Yeah, free! You could activate one of them then! One of those face down cards then! Well, we won. Anyways. I'm baffled about the face down cards. I'm so curious. Huh? We did free. Huh. Dailies. Oh wait. I thought we had a solo mode mission. Oh no, we set shit. Fuck. I didn't look. Oops. Oh well. We did some, I mean, it's not like in terms of rank it hasn't reset yet, so when does rank reset? I know. We got the Nimble Beaver. He's a Nimble Beaver. Well, because I know there was a, I didn't realize it reset. Because I know there was a solo mission I was annoying though for a bit. Okay, so that's... Okay. I don't see anything too crazy in here. I mean, what a surprise. I kind of want to build going sarcophagus now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I feel like I can improve Dragon Mage and Kotako's deck a bit. How much Ultra Malice do I have? I mean, Shining Sarcophagus. Whatever it's called. How many Yu-Gi cards truly have Shining in this name? It might be a lot. No, yeah, let's add that part. They're not shining. Oh, it would help if I spell sarcophagus. Well, not spell sarcophagus fully out, but you know, it help if I get the spelling correct. I mean, the only Ultra is the Shining Sarcophagus itself. Everything else is super well. So it's not like it would be too hard to like build. But I really want to. I kind of do. Just for the funsies. I'm looking up a deck list. A deck list that doesn't have barely any of the Shining Sarcophagus cards in it. What a surprise. Oh, it's even a deck, it's just like... This is an interesting list. I actually think I think I'm gonna take this. I might was around with it a bit. Play around with the list a bit. But it is definitely something. Shoot, I do that. I look up deck lists. I have no shame in saying that for stuff. And I mean, a lot of times I do for was it up. Because I do like adding my own spin to it, like change your homework a little bit, and now it's mine deck list. But what did I add to Event of Shining? I don't know. But I mean, there's a stigma of like looking up deck lists, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know why. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm gonna fuzz with this a bit. Just because... What's the point if we don't have fun, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. Definitely need free view. I think. I mean, this not having the Dog Magician go hurts a bit. But new one that just came out, but oh well. Oh yeah, that was the thing. It was something with Cashier. I don't think that saw play in the TCG, but in the OCG, it saw play. Okay. In terms of those cards, I think that's really it. Oh, let me get rid of. I guess I underestimate how much cards have Ash in the name. Shame on me, I guess. Where's Feet Ash? Oh, did I pass Feet? I want my feet. There we go. No, that's close enough. Super Politics! Man, that's a strong Yu-Gi-Oh card. Everyone would be arguing for hours. Yeah, we're gonna be that person with Shifter. Oh, that's the deck name. I was in the wrong section. Shine. Isn't it poem? Oh yeah, I was about to say, hold on. Add for 10 poems. Calm. Dog magic. No, not dog magazines. Dog magic. What even is a dog magazine? I'm curious. Is it just Pwn? I mean, I guess it would be just Pwn. Oh, that makes it easy for me. It's just a minimum. Okay. And while we are here, actually, how again? And it could be all three of those things. For code Cryptus and Pwn. Why stop this? I'm gonna definitely tip my tone to evil here. Another Whereas Fusion. We're gonna shift some things around. Go with one of you. Oh yeah, we're going evil on this one. I know. I'm part of a problem now. Oh, this is such a was Wed Dash for Dash's very opponent. Eyes. You can. I feel like I did that once. But it has to be the actual fusion card. I don't believe you can add Anaconda. If I'm not mistaken. It has to be the stupid tablet art. Okay. I believe it's like, is it VERTE? I mean, it's an ultra. Why do you keep bringing me down though? I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. Or maybe not. I don't know. Oh no, it is. It being at 1 is such a useless fucking hit. I'm sorry. That's such a stupid hit. Let me get rid of. There's a few fusion cards. I want for super poly targets. I know. It's impossible. I think I passed on this. No, there's one. Two. And then no, I would for starving them. He's a good super poly target. He's up. I think I'm going a bit evil. I'm having my villain arc. As the kids say. For the sake of losing. It's gone to the dark side. Bum 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 bum. No, I think yeah, I want you. I mean, I'm surprised I see no one try to whip out Goblin, I'd be honest. I thought Goblin was gonna be more prominent when it got unburned. But it was very much not. I mean, what my access code? Damn, where's access code here? But I know he's near the bomb for me. Anything else I would like to add? Oh yes, of course. So yeah, I put my own for a spin on this. And this might be way worse than it should be. Because of that, but oh well. Okay, let's try and make some of these. Okay. Oh, do we get a free pack? We do get a free pack. We gotta pull the good cards. We gotta haul them. I mean, it's that one we need, but it's a super we can use to dismantle if we need to. Feeds the machine, baby. We are gonna dismantle you. Bye. So if you hear the dogs barking. I'm definitely never gonna use any of these America cards. I mean, I'm not sure if that's a spoiler alert or not, but I'm not. I want to keep the chalk stuff because, well, I mean, I just dismantled some chalk stuff, but well. So, yeah, what's our ultras? Cool. Hold on, we got another free pack! The Darkest Magics. Okay. Gotta pull that ultra. Called it, baby! Called it! Speak into existence! And it's for Dark Magician. Guess what? We don't have to make it anymore. Boom. What a pull! Anyways. Anyways. Am I good or what? Am I good or what? Oh, wait, there's one more super we need to take care of. I know, who doesn't want to just trap their opponent so for all eternity? And I would trap people's souls for the most pettiest thing. I'm joking. I would feel so bad. I really would. I would not be able to sleep at night. I don't think. Maybe it would get easier over time. Maybe I'd become a psychopath if I did have such power. But let's pretend that isn't the case. Whom I want? Let's go with Red Eyes to see if we can unlock, like, anything. Okay. We got a free poem. Can we get an ultra? Okay, probably not. Well, there's free lightnings. Okay, we got a shake. It's a super. Okay. I mean, that's a bit. That'd be a bit too hopeful. Oh, I would. I mean, it would be dismantled immediately. I can tell you that. Okay. Let's go Anaconda. Because I feel like Anaconda would be in packs. Oh no! Some stuff that we always have gotten for free pack from. That's just gravy. Okay. This might be a mistake. We are for making mistakes here for words. But I'm not using any of these cards right now. Um, I mean, I guess next up would be Sci-Frame. Really? Okay, apparently we already got the Sci-Frame free card too. Shifter? Would Shifter be in anything? I don't trust that Shifter would be actually in anything. Actually, we can always check how to obtain. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any more free packs. So let's go with stupid one. Anything else I want to break down or can break down? Or we kind of at a limit. Might be on a limit. I mean, I'm not using this in any deck. Do I do it? I think anything I want to break down, honestly, I cannot. Well, I could break you down. Am I using you in anything? Apparently I am. I wish you could check what decks you can maybe use those in. But, am I using 101 in anything? I don't remember. I really can't tell. I mean, I'm not using Frost in anything. I'm not using Goblin in anything. If I am, I've never summoned Goblin. I'm just being honest with myself, and I'll probably, if I haven't summoned him yet, probably won't. I want to keep Push, he's cute. Am I gonna use him? That's the deep question that no one wants to answer. I want to go with that stupid daybug, but I can't. I actually am using Firewall Dragon. Am I using you? No. Well, I can't break you down. I mean, we have to keep Blackwood's Dragon. That is an obligation. It's a law. In any form of Black Wolves, you have to have at least one copy of. Okay. I'm fine with that. Am I gonna add this? Oh, I'm gonna. Since for was, I'm turning to the dark side, Ben. I'm turning to the dark side. Who do I get with? Cause we're gonna. I feel like Starving them. And then Zeus. Hmm. Honestly, have these really come in handy too much? I feel not really, not in this deck. Surprise! No, we cannot do Dragoon in every deck, but I just want to add Dragoon in this. I don't think. Oh, okay, one more deck with Dragoon. One more. Ooh, this is gonna be tough, Well, I'll get with you. I had to think about what I want to get with, this. Oh, I don't want to hit how to obtain. No, fuck me. Don't actually though. Okay, there we go. That's how we do this. Or do I keep it as a 33 card deck as an awkward? Hopefully, don't draw all. Because I don't want to cut anything. I'll be honest. That might just be an awkward deck thing then. You know what? We're gonna do one duel for the world. It does make me super happy, by the way, like when random YouTube shows random videos get like views. That makes me very happy and very appreciative to see. What's up with this hand? This is actually pretty bad. Like beyond bad. Almost makes me no, this is bad hand. I'm just gonna swindle and you can have this one. I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay. Let's see if I'm baffled. But I mean, I know this is not exactly a fully card deck anymore. I know draw rate is low. But what are the chances? Okay. Oh, it's makeup wait time. Okay. If it's a new Cali plush, I might have to give it away. Actually, how long is that on for pre-owned? Does it say? It does not. But it's an Adobo plush. Good thing about Sukanoko is that one's Patone. That one's Patone, so. Anything else? Draw. Active a Jackalope's effect. And Wageki. I mean, I expected after the first time it didn't work out for them, that they would maybe like figure out that it wasn't one Splatoon, but I guess not. And my Anda kinda don't want any unless you got Dragoon, hun. That is why so Misalox was way ahead of his time. He knew about Dragoon. Then I can almost summon. Boom. Sorry. Boom. Then. Fair enough. I mean, I do dumb shit too, so it's not like I'm above it. I'm not. I mean, we've seen me do dumb shit on this stream alone, so you know. Again, I'm not trying to say I'm higher than anyone because I'm not. I'm not. Dragoon! Discover Sano dance, baby. I'm happy, by the way, I'm very happy Anaconda's banned for TCG. I'm not sure how much of a did he just time load me? He did. I was not expecting the time load. I mean, I'm getting Impom, so I don't take for 2. Well, I think that's how that works. Both are destroyed. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter if I take for 2. I'm not a waste of Impom. But well. And the Impom come! Let's go! Interesting. It's still... So... Okay, so this is interesting. So, when Impom ends, will it just switch over? Okay, it will. And that's weird. I'm not sure how I like that. Because I would think it was negated on activation, because it's, you know what? Who am I to be a judge? I'm not. It's a show. Whatever. It was negated, but now it's not. It's fine. Totally fine. That is... I agree. Of course I agree. Because I would think they would just go to grave. For Christmas, I got my sister and her fiance, like, for, 2-deck, trial thing. And, for a 2-deck trial deck, I don't remember the deck list 100% on top of my head. But, the fact that one of the decks have Zeus, and it's for, like, players starting out, that is one hell of a, power choice to have. Because, you know, of course, Zeus is a very powerful card. And, my sister texted me and she's like, I'm super frustrated about this one card that, you know, my fiance keeps using. And I'm like, that's probably Zeus. That had to Gando. It's probably the Zeus man. But my sister's like, yeah, I'm willing to try, because I don't think she really had too much fun doing Yu-Gi-Oh! She's like, I'm willing to try again. But she goes like, I need to, like, remember the cards. And I'm like, I understand, you know, gotta get familiarized with all the interactions, stuff like that. And it's, I should have told it's very hard. I have to look at the binder. I had to find which binder it is. But I can do that after this duel. I mean, I think one... Oh, I didn't look. I don't remember what the decks have. Honestly, so I would have to look myself. And I think I just... Well, if I... do this, and that's not any kind of negate. Cool. Crimson Fox come back. Access Kotakum. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me try to find which binder those decks are in. I think legitimately the only card took out of that those decks are the Zeus's. I mean, the Zeus, for one Zeus. So, hold on. Well, let me find it real quick. I know it's like in the back of wherever binder's in. Do. Not this one. No. This one. Nope. Not that one. Maybe this one. Nope, not this one. I think this one would be too. Yeah, it's not this one. This is this one would be too head. It's not that one. That one is for combine them. Found it. Found it. Found it. Okay. So, let me actually get to it. I know I just saw it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so one is an Xyz and one is a Synchro deck. So, let's look at the Synchro deck. Bunch of normal monsters. Oh, let's see. You have Souls of the no. Storming. Zeus destroys all cards, I believe. So it's not just face. Let me look up Zeus. Actually, do I have Zeus in my Modoshi deck? Hold on, that's the closest. Yeah, I do. Yeah, this is all of the cards. Cool. And to answer your question, Ben, nothing. I mean, there's cards to deal with Zeus afterwards, but once that Zeus hits the field, nope. I mean, there's stuff to like stop like battle phase, like the Synchro deck has like Storming Neophos, but like, okay, the Xyz deck is better. The fact that it has Outreach, and boy, like, yeah. Yep, one is better than both of them. In my opinion. Especially when the Xyz deck has a little thing called a Zeus. I mean, if it was like replaced with any other like Xyz, I think it would be fine. But like the Zeus is of a smoking gun in that. And it makes it kind of on. I mean, it's a nice reprint. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice reprint. And I trust me, I bought that just for the Zeus. I'd be 100% honest with that. I bought that just for the Zeus when that first came out. But yeah, has a star deck for 2 people to learn the game, and one of them has a very relevant card, and the other one really doesn't have any way to stop it besides hoping and praying that the opponent doesn't finish them off in one go. Yeah, might be a problem. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Okay. I have lots of binders of different sets, by the way. That's why, like, looking for cards to build decks for is such a pain. Because I could have, like, one copy of a card in one set. But it's like, oh, it's also put in this other set. But I had to, like, search for binders to find my other set to see if I have a copy of that card from that set. It is a process. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Pokemon Ranger. And then more Ace Attorney shenanigans. Friday. Whatever day comes after Thursday.